believe in their dreams, making people's weekends through a great performance, just being part of the nation in your certain way. Talk to us about that and how, is that a sort of pressure for you, or is it a sense of, I'm glad I can contribute to this cause?
Yeah, great question. I think it's the second part of being happy to contribute. I think as Springbok players especially, there's a lot that goes into our performances, and to know that it can positively impact the country, I think, is the number one thing. Obviously there's certain pressures that come with it, but that's what makes the gig what it is, right? That's what makes it such a privilege to be a part of and to have that sort of lasting impact. And I think, speaking for myself, I've always wanted to be in a position where I can make an impact and put a smile on someone's face, and to be able to do that with a team like the Springboks and potentially put smiles on the faces of millions, that's the best, and I think it's a strong motivator.
After what 2-year stint at Springbok level, walking into this team, you haven't won a World Cup. But how has it been in terms of the guys setting standards for you guys and saying this is where we operate, and also your personal ambitions sort of marrying into that?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of very senior players who have been there, done that, and I think they, without even trying, set the standards so high. And I think it's a great time as a young player to come into a system right now, because you really get to learn the tricks of the trade from the best. You get to learn how hard they work. You get to see it all firsthand, and this era of Springboks is potentially the best ever. So it keeps you on your toes, it keeps you sharp, and you certainly have to respect the team and the culture of the team and the players within the team. And marrying my own sort of things into that it's interesting, but I'd like to believe my goals align fully with the Springboks goals, which, whether it be winning trophies, putting smiles on faces, or just winning test matches, that's something I want, and I think the whole Springbok group too.
Like in anything, you go up and down. Let's talk about the whole concept of this too shall end, this too shall pass, whether it's good or bad. When you're having a great time, that's not going to last forever. When you're having a difficult time, that's not going to last forever. Talk to me about that concept.
Yeah, I've gotten to understand that a lot over the last year or two. I think just not indulging too much in anything is great, whether it be the wins or the losses, the highs or the lows. I think just, I like to process things, so whether it be a good moment or a bad moment, I'll process it properly for maybe 24 hours or something. But as soon as that's done, it's on to the next thing, and I think that's what keeps you looking in the future. Because if you look too far in the future, you forget about the present. If you're too concerned about the present, you forget about the past. So I think just on to the next one is the best way to do things, and I think that helps not get lost in those moments.